project system configuration. So here we will be performing project system configurations. So first we will see what is project coding mask, then project profile, and then other profiles. So let's go to the system. So here we are we are configuring the S4 HANA system. So you can see here below, if you see, this is HANA database. You see installed product is S4 HANA on-premise 2023. Okay, so let's start. So enter the transaction code SIMG. Then come to project systems, structure, operative structure, WBS structure, and then project coding mask. So here we have special characters. So as this is a new system, so you can see no project is created. So basically how you will know is when any of this field is grayed out, which means that the project is created with the respective field. Okay, so you can understand. So now I'm just going through the configuration. So I am taking as 4, my project length as 4, and I'm keeping this same. So here I will be taking PS Enterprise structure configuration. Here we will be creating 2 coding masks with C0 and MP. MP, sorry. Also you can use this. Colon. So we have defined 2. Now I am saving this to our transfer request. Saved. So after creation of coding mask, now let's create, let's go out. Status profile. Let us create a status profile. Status profiles are for quality module as well as PP module, CRM as well, and other modules. So for us, let's copy this and create our CCL status profile. You can say status profile, language is English. It's created. Here you can see, you go inside. This is our status profile. Let me save this. Status profile is basically to control your business transactions. So here I have different types of status profiles. So for this project, I will be using this. Okay. So say 01. Okay, 10 has followed 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So first is quotation, QU. Second is you can say budget. Third is log budget. And fourth is technically close. Fifth is closed. This is release closed. Then we have, oh, I'm missing one thing, log budget. Then this is unlock budget, deletion flag, DELF, quotation phase, budgeting phase, lock the budget, unlock the budget, technically close, closure phase. This is revoke close, close, and then I have deletion flag. So the lowest level is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. The last is 80. So here I will maintain 10, then 10, then 10, then 10, 10. So the reason is if I am maintaining at the lowest level 10, so whenever I'm making this change the status, so I can come back again to back to the status. Instead, if I just maintain 10, 20, then it will, take a longer. I have recorded the session separate. You can go through that. Now I'm saving my changes. So this is my status profile. I'm creating one with later on we can create for again if there is some different user status which company want to use, we can use that. So after the status profile, what we will do is we'll check here in the sheet the status profile. We'll create a project profile. Here we have project profile. So standard best practices to copy the standard profile and create our profile CL 001 standard profile CL 001. So this is system default. This is our the system default project types. We will not be using this. We will create our own and use this. So for now, let us just keep the all things standard, but we'll change the settings for organization elements. So a project profile is created. So let's go back and look into that. Controls, we can use default here like version profile, simulation profiles, as well as field key, or you can say this user status. No, this is user defined fields. Yeah, this is user defined fields. I'll show you what is that. Then organization elements, planning boards usually are standard, and some if there is some requirement relating to schedule, relating to the project, we can change that. And here we have for planning cost, we have planning profile. For planning budget, a budget profile. Costing variant is costing sheet is to record the cost. Interest, if there is any interest. This is for customer based projects. Settlement rule. Yeah, this is it. So now let's create so now let's define project types. So second, yeah, new. Here let's look. We have large scale, medium scale, and small scale projects. So we'll go here, large scale projects, then say medium scale projects, and we have small scale projects. So, and we have mechanical garment projects. MEP, this is mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. So then we have ML, lump sum projects. Yeah, this. So now we can save this. So generally, if you have selective projects like you have a large scale project, and when you create a project using when you create a project using the coding mask CO, this is for construction projects, and this is for mechanical, nickel, plumbing projects. So when you are creating a project as a construction, so the project type what we can select is this for construction projects, and for mechanical projects you can select mechanical garment and mechanical lump sum projects. Okay, so here we can even assign our project types to project profile. So this is my profile, and here I will assign the projects. So now my project type is assigned to the project profile. So I will save my changes, come back. So now let's define the applicant. So basically applicant are the, you can say these are project controller, or you can say project planner. So you can just enter the names. And then also, like, if you just mention here like planner, and you can say cost controller, so that if the user have left, so they can be taken as by their positions. Okay, so now specify the person responsible. This can be your operation manager, or let's take construction manager, and here you have finance manager. Anything you can add at the project level. This is for just controlling purpose, which you can define priorities. You have system defined priorities. This is given by SAP. You can keep your own, or you can use the system one. Then we have user interface. This is basically user defined field. So once again, yeah, this one, not this one. This is field selection. We will discuss this later on once we, create one project. Then we will see what fields we want at the project screen, and what fields like we can, hide. So now let's see. This is user defined field tab. This is user defined field tab. What I can do is I can create my own system user defined fields. So I'll say for this customer information tab. So here I'll just follow this. I want customer number, customer name, customer PO contract information. So I'll just write customer name, customer number, customer PO slash, or we can just write customer PO contract number. Then we have this date, on which date the project got approved. Let's make it project approval date. project approval date, then sales price, sales order checkbox, or is this a quotation or a sales order? So this is it. Let's save. Fine. So this was user defined field. This can you will get this field at project level as well as WPS level. So here you come and click. So you can find at WPS level as well as here, if you see, you can find in the project level. Both areas you can use. Now let's start configuring network. So again, in network you have user status. Let's go and check here. You see we have already created one. This one, we can use this one, or we can create separate status for the network. Then let's go to network order. So majorly the second one is used. So for this, let's create a network order saying ZS02. Okay, and let's keep things default. Will not change anything here. Okay, copy and save. Come out, specify parameters for network type. Here also we'll just copy with activities. Our plant is S01 and our network type is SC0, ZS02. So my parameters are now copied. I will select this options. Then I'll come out. After that, let's maintain network profile. So to maintain network profile, first we need to create project a planner group and MRP controller. If we don't maintain, the system will prompt us error. Here we need to define MRP controller. This is my plant. I will say SC01 MRP controller for this SCCL project. Okay, I'll just come out, and now I'll go to the template area, standards. Here I'll maintain planner. Okay, let's take this. So now my planner is created. So now I can come here and define my network profile. So I'll come to network profile. I'll just copy this. This is for header. I don't want this. I need this one. So I'll copy this one SC01. So my network type is ZS2, and here I have S01, and here also I have S01. So now my network profile is created. Here you can see plan, network type, planner group, MRP, controller group, and level of increment. I'll just keep 10. Level of detail. Okay, let's not keep this. Fine. So let's keep the graphic standard, and let's keep other things standard. So let me copy. So now we will create the controllers. So these are the controllers basically, which are used for creating of activities. We have 4 types of activities: internal, external, general, and service activity. So let's go back here. So let's copy and create. I'm just removing the dash and creating. So it's a unique identity. So this is my control keys. Now I'll come to the profile. Here I'll assign it. Yeah, here you can see this is for internal, and this is for general cost, and this is for internal processing, and this is for external processing. Yeah. Now I'll save my changes. This was my network profile configuration. After that, I have a number range. Let me check the number range. So this is the number range. Well, I'll keep 4 lakhs, 4 series number range. That's fine for me. I will not make any changes. Okay, come back. So now let's start creating the other configurations. Now let's create other profiles like planning profile, budget profile, then followed by project version profile, simulation profile, WBS profile. So let's go to the system. So in project systems, come to cost, then come to plan cost. Here we have manual cost planning, select hierarchical cost planning, and here we have planning profile. So basically planning profile is for planning of cost. So we need to create this and assign it the project profile. After creation, we need to assign it the project profile. Planning profile for SSCL, I'll write down. SCCL. So, but we don't need to select this because this is related to standard. we'll create our own groups of planning elements, then we will assign it here. So we'll select bottom up as well as planning element. This is a planning element as operative indicator. So this is fine. We'll select both the options here also. And decimal place, we'll select 02. Yeah, fine. Enter. Now my project profile is created, planning profile is created. So now I'll come back and I will create budget profile. So select budget, then maintain budget profile. Click on this, again copy standard profile. CCL, say budget profile for SCCL. So these options are fine. If I'm using investment management module, so I can give the program type, but currently I'm not using that. So we'll keep this. We'll use release. Basically, release is for is a separate transaction. After allotting a budget, what you can do is you can release the budget and use the budget. If you don't select this release, system will keep the budget available to use once I allotted the budget to the project. Save. So this is my budget profile created. So now let's create a WBS scheduling profile. So again, I'll copy the standard one. CCL. Profile. For in my case, I want to schedule as a forward, and I want to maintain create the project in the past as well. So that is why I'm selecting it. So the rest are fine for me. So I'm entering it and I'm saving it. So this is fine. Now let's create a simulation profile. We have a simulation key. We will be using simulation key of the standard. And now I will just create a simulation profile. It's a simple simulation profile process of creating. Just copy and create your standard simulation profile. SVL simulation profile. So I will enter and I will save. Back, I'll come back. Now I will create project version profile. So again, I'll copy standard CL CL project version profile. So I'll enter. I'll say copy. So one entry is copied. Then I'll save the profile. I'll come out. So this is my profile created. Fine. I'll just come out. So we created simulation, we created project version, and also we created budget profile and planning profile as well. So now let's go to project profile and assign all the profiles what we have created. So let's go here. This is user defined field. Okay, so I'm selecting for WBS as well as I'm selecting the same for the project definition level. So this is project version profile which I have created. So I am just selecting whatever we have created. So this is simulation profile. Fine. Status management. We have created status management for this is user status management for controlling the business transaction. So I have created this for project definition as well as WBS. So the rest settings are fine. So I'm just selecting two parameters here as well as summary, one root. Then let's go to planning board. Here we have created one more WBS schedule profile, network profile. We have created network profile as well. So others, let's keep standard. So here we have created planning profile, CCL. Also we have created budget profile. Fine. So that's it. Let's save. Controlling settings here, actually controlling object class will begin with the controlling consultant costing sheet. It will be given by the consultant. Also settlement profile, result analysis and settlement profile also it is provided by them. We can also create, but the CEO guys are responsible for that. They will be handling the settlements for the production orders, settlement for the network orders, settlement for the PM orders. So they are the guys who will provide the costing information. No issues. We'll try to create and we'll see in the coming sessions.